Now we go to Chairwoman Emeritus Foxx from North Carolina for questions.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate that, and I appreciate our witnesses being here today. I know this is a very tough issue for you all to be dealing with, especially Ms. Mann and Mr. Rubenstein, because there's so much involved with this, so I really appreciate your being here. Ms. Mann, your written testimony discusses how Jewish employees are afraid to speak up about the toxic workplace the unions created. Why do you believe they're afraid to speak up?
I believe they're afraid to speak up because they have already experienced the feeling of being ostracized. We never considered ourselves as a separate group in the office, but we've essentially been pushed into our own little Jewish ghetto where we can only discuss matters of the office with each other. We don't feel that the union has our back. And in fact, before this last strike, many of my Jewish colleagues who had not yet obtained religious objector status felt that the union was pressuring them to go on strike because their primary goal was not increasing our wages or getting us better health care. It was fighting the NILAG management policy that posters not be posted in the office about anything related to this conflict. They argued, again, that they have the right to free speech in the office, and the union has misled them because there is no right to free speech in a private workplace. The union has told them that the poster policy is an egregious, quote, an egregious infringement on our members' speech and a violation of labor law, unquote.
What you're talking about sounds so much like what happened in Germany a long time ago. And we've all said, never again. This kind of thing can never happen again. Mr. Rubenstein, your written testimony includes exhibits of many emails documenting how the union and Cornell have tried to enforce the forced dues clause in the collective bargaining agreement. Could you discuss whether the union has communicated to graduate students clearly and honestly what their rights and obligations are with respect to the union?
It has not. We have the right to object to union dues on religious, ethical, or moral grounds, and yet the union has consistently represented that all graduate students are forced to pay dues or agency fees to the union, negating that third option.
So what do you think could be done to make sure that people in unionized workplaces like yours know their rights?
Well, the first answer to that is that one should not be forced to go through a burdensome and time-consuming exemption procedure in order not to fund a union that one does not wish to support. Union dues should be voluntary. But while Cornell is locked into a contract with forced dues, the university should make clear that all exemptions will be recognized, that individuals do not need to beg for the union's permission, with the union being given free rein to obstruct, ignore, or deny these exemptions. The university can recognize them.
Mr. Taubman, Mr. Rubenstein's written testimony and what he has said verbally discuss receiving an intrusive questionnaire from the union, which he's alluding to again, when he tried to obtain a religious accommodation. What responses have your clients at other workplaces received when they invoked their rights under Title VII of the Civil Rights Act?
The first response that the UE union gave my clients at MIT who were Jewish was to write them a letter saying, Jews can't object to our union because our founder was Jewish. So they told these people that they know more about their Judaism and their religious beliefs than they do. Since that time, the union has been sending these invasive questionnaires, and this has happened at Stanford, this has happened at Cornell, this has happened at other schools. They try to conduct a little mini inquisition to harass and delay and prevent these people from exercising their religious liberties under Title VII.
Thank you, and I think the term you used earlier about torture is certainly very appropriate. Mr. Chairman, I ask unanimous consent to insert in the record an article from the Wall Street Journal August 29, Stanford's graduate student union tries to stifle dissent.
Without objection.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.